Madame, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thanks. Hello, everybody. This is Joanna, the CEO and co-founder of JSquare. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence and how potentially it can create synergies with Polkadot ecosystem. As a short intro about myself, I got into this space, crypto space, in 2018, six years ago, and I founded the JSquare in early 2021. And prior to JSquare, I worked as CIO in DFG, and so far, personally, I have invested in over 200 projects in total, ranging from different verticals and areas, and from over to 25 countries. And yeah, so I got a BA in Fudan University. I'm currently purchasing my EMBA degree in National University of Singapore. And this is a short recap about some signature portfolio companies in our portfolio. And so let's come to the theme part. And so I believe that everybody knows about ChatGPT. And without ChatGPT, we may not be able to know what artificial intelligence is and how it reacts with our social life. And so there's some small numbers about the initiation after the ChatGPT launches, and it reaches like 100 million active users in just 2 months since initiation in 2022. And the projected revenue for ChatGPT was around 200 million in 2023, and will surges to $1 billion in 2024. And the recent valuation, it soared from 10 billion funding round to $29 billion valuation, which is like crazy. And when we take a look at the distribution of the user, pull back, like this. Okay, is it? Okay. When we take a look at the distribution of user map, we can see that the biggest part is belong to the US users, and followed by the India and Japan and Canada. So the top 4 takes up around 30% in total. And there is actually another winner behind all this AI game, which is NVIDIA. I believe that most people are familiar with this company because the stock price for NVIDIA has just kept rocketing in the past few months. And it is the provider for the chips and the GPUs for all the AI, the ChatGPT and OpenAI and other AI companies for the LLM training. And so recently, early this month, NVIDIA just announced that it will invest $15 million to speed up training of the Recursion's artificial intelligence models for drug discovery. And actually, not only this, there are a lot of other companies who are like cultivating their own LLM in the certain verticals, like Google Medical, and they're building their own LLM. And also Berkeley, they're training their own language model as well, which is called Gorilla. And Bloomberg is also training their own language model in financial field, so that we can see that a lot of companies from different industries and even personnels, they're trying to using their own data, input their own data to train their own models right now, which has become a big trend. But when we talk about AI and Web3, what is the relationship between AI and Web3, and what bridges AI and Web3? And so the simple answer is ZKML. And let's give an example. Jensen is one of our portfolio companies. We invested last year, and they're also training their own. They're also building their own LLM, large language model, and they're using the ZKML to ensure the accuracy of the train decentralization based on ZKML. So this is one use case for the combination of for the potential combination of AI and Web3, and also ChainML. They are also based on ZKML to verify the correctness of the inference decentralization. So what kind of problems does it address for the combination of AI and Web3? We must be like talking about the potential problems that already lies in when it comes to the AI and Web2 combination. So the answer is very simple as well. It's the resistance to centralized models, because currently not only the companies but also personnel are more like protective of their own privacy, and so they don't want the big companies to use their data because it is valuable to themselves, and they may make money from it if they have their own model trained. So this way, maybe we can use the Web3 to solve the problem a little bit, because the combination of AI and Web3 emphasizes the ownership of data and models. From my perspective, I still think it's a long way, because the practical application of ZKML is indeed promising, but to some extent very hard due to the proof generation. It requires high parameters, it requires large memory requirements, and significant computational power. So it may take time, but it seems very promising to us. Besides the large model training, I think there is also another promising vertical or area that can potentially combine the AI and Web3 technology, which is the on-chain inference part. We may take a look at the graph behind. From the information era, which is the internet era, when we use Google, we input the keywords or the questions, and it parses and searches for us to use the distributed indexes. But the results that it comes back to us are web pages, not websites. But when we use the on-chain inferences products, when we input questions to them, it matches and composites, and using the different kinds of service nodes. When it comes back the answer, it is actually a mixed answer from different kinds of LLM models. So right now, if we only use one LLM, like ChatGPT, the answer it comes back to us might be marked around like 60 points to 70 points. But in the future, if we have the integration model, if we have the on-chain inference model, which can aggregate answers from different LLMs, the answer might go up to around like 90 points or something. And so this is I just showed the sequence. When we ask a question to this model, it analyzes the question and query the AI model's library and filter all the possible feedbacks and gives us the answer. But this answer is not single, it's not from the single LLM, but combines different models. And so, as I mentioned before, Jensen is already one very good case, a showcase of how the AI can potentially be combining with the blockchain technology, and it recently just led by the A16Z, and I'm pretty excited to see how it will go in the next few months, next few years. And Jensen is also built on top of Polkadot, and so I believe that in the future, the Polkadot ecosystem can also capture this stream and see more if there are more on-chain inference like projects can evolve. Because the Polkadot, from the technology base, the Polkadot itself provides a trustworthy infrastructure, allowing ample group for imagination within the Polkadot ecosystem. Yeah, so back to the theme. What sparks fly when AI collides with the blockchain? I think the current promising approach should be the AI LLM, the model training part, and the AI inference. So this is the end of my presentation. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Joanna. Does anybody has a question, please? Anybody? We still got 3 minutes.
Hey, would you have maybe a timeline for the integration of your tools to Polkadot? A roadmap?
Division of my tools to Polkadot?
Yeah, you speak about integration in the future in Polkadot of this technology. Would you have maybe a timeline to when it would happen?
It is hard to define a timeline. You mean the combination, because the AI is like still emerging. The AI technology is emerging, including the as well as the Polkadot ecosystem, right? So it is hard to define a timeline for this. But I already see some of the projects that build on top of Polkadot right now, like Jensen, but they are still on a very early stage, even though they just finished the Series A round. But I think I just had a conversation with them like last week, and I think it will at least take a few years for the real combination of these two technologies to generate like very good results for the customers. But yeah, but for the AI inference part, this might be a lot more quicker, because the AI inference, the essence of AI inference is that it combines all the different kinds of LLM models, and this is like evolving right now, and for different kinds of industries, because different companies in different industries have already aroused the awareness to cultivate their own models right now. Even if the personnel, a lot of my friends, they're trying to train their own models as well. So I think this takes time, but but the integration can like go along with this altogether. Yeah.
So thank you again, Joanna.
Thank you.